to the Peak District on this sunny day late in May. It's 30th of May today, 2026. And it's also Champions League final later, 5 p.m. today. Arsenal PSG, once in a lifetime event. So hence why I'm up here early, so that I can just get back in time to catch the game. And also before it gets too crazy up here, because I'm going to Matlock, which I understand is somewhat of a biker's mecca and tourist trap. So it would have been kind of nice if I'd come a little bit later, so that I could see all the bikes parked up and down the promenade. But alas, I opted to come up early. I'm going to see if I can hopefully try and get breakfast. Something to eat while I'm there, and show you what Matlock looks like. I was actually trying to recall if I've ever been to Matlock before. We might have passed through when we came up to the Peak District as a family on a holiday some years ago. But I'm struggling to remember. A nice stream down there. And I know probably we have been to Matlock, thinking about it, because I think the Heights of Abraham are there, and we've definitely been up the Heights of Abraham. So yeah, chances are I've been here, but I hadn't realised until recently that it was a biker's mecca, or a top destination for bikers to come and hang out. And I think I caught that on a Charlie Veach video just recently. So can Arsenal beat PSG tonight? I think we've got a good chance. I think we've got a great goalkeeper and a great defence. We're excellent at set pieces. We're good at passing the ball. We're not as good as Paris in attack, but we've got what it takes. So I think a very highly disciplined Arsenal is capable of doing it, but it's fair to say will likely be our toughest test of this season. But riding off the back of success in a Premier League, I think that's boosted Arsenal's confidence, and that's probably a good thing, because it's not like an all or nothing game. It is in the sense that we've never won it. We lost out on the last final we were in. But had we lost the Premier League, we'd be going in with it would be an all or nothing game almost. And if we lost it, would be trophyless. Whereas now I think we've clinched the league, so if we lose this, we can still look back on an excellent season. However, wouldn't it be wonderful if we did win? So yeah, just earlier, BMW GS bike pulled up beside me. Chap said good morning audibly, and then sped off. Beautiful bike. I kept up with him for a little while, and like fairly modern BMW. What? Just a grunt. I think they have like the Boxer engine or whatever it's called, and Yeah, so I get it. I get why guys like the BMW GS so much. And it looks like I might be starting to hit a little bit of traffic here now. I know this place is super popular. And I had actually hoped to get here a little bit earlier, but I missed a turn off the M6 toll. And then the sat-nav was telling me to get back on the M6, but I didn't want to. So I shouldn't really overtake here because this is a double line, but it's just too slow. Let's just get past a bit. Just the visibility's not great, but I've got a bike behind me here. Let's see what we can do now. Yeah, it's not the perfect place for overtaking, really. Bloody cat's eyes everywhere. Okay, just got to get past this bike here. Right, here's a little chance. Okay. Great. And that is the beauty of being on a bike, is the power of overtaking. Yeah, absolutely lovely place here. But these places are becoming more popular. I think they're getting crowded, actually. Seeing it on Paul Joseph Watson the other day. Yesterday, I think I saw a video just showing how the Lake District and everything is just getting really rammed with people, and not necessarily people that are very in tune with English culture, should we say. And doing all kinds of forbidden things like parking in fields and doing barbecues and where they shouldn't. But yeah, so I guess as people have less money to go abroad anyway, and also the weather's getting better here in the UK, as you can see today, case in point. So yeah, right, we're going through a little place called Cromford, Derwent Valley. See if we can get by, because again, that's the whole point with this guy's going right, so I've got to be careful. See what we got. I wonder if this bike behind me is also going to Matlock, no doubt. So we've got oh, well, we're here, I think, like arriving in 1 minute. Yeah, here we are, Matlock Bath. So this is it, and I've put, yeah, think bike, there are lots of bikes up here. I've put the postcode of the place where I was hoping to get some breakfast, hopefully. Historical spring water Lido, and it's just coming up, and debating whether to ride up the promenade now, up and down the promenade now, or just to stop and get the breakfast. Well, let's see what it looks like when I get there. So here we go. Fish pond, Creek Corner. I was looking for a place called Charles, but I think here we are, Charles Fish Bar. This is the place I want. So that was breakfast at Charles's, which opens at 8:45, so it's one of the ones that opens quite early down here. And I recommend it. Really, really tasty, really nice, good breakfast, cooked breakfast, and nice size as well, not too massive, generous with the portions of toast. So I'm just taking a little ride down the promenade here before heading back home. We've got the river here on the right, so I've just had a little look at, and we've got ample numbers of fish bars and coffee shops. And that's where you'd go right there for the Heights of Abraham. That's worth doing. I've done that on a previous trip some years ago. And yeah, just a lovely little place. I can see why it's a magnet for people to come and chill out here, bikers, so on. I say the promenade is a little bit shorter than I thought. I guess you can also have a little paddle on the boats and things. So that was Matlock. I'm going to pull over and just turn my cameras off now, I think. Actually, I've missed my chance. I might have to go a bit further. And I don't know what that liquid is coming out the back of that van there, that camper van, but I hope it's not what I fear it might be. So yeah, gonna pull over, turn the camera off, and then just whiz home. There are a few bikers down here this morning. There were about 5 outside of the cafe where I had my breakfast, but come back in an hour or two and I'm pretty sure there'll be loads and loads of bikes down here, which can be quite nice if you want just to have a do some, you know, bike watching. Look at what kinds of different bikes would be parked up there, because there'd be a good variety, I would imagine. Okay, let's just pull over here for a minute and get ourselves sorted out. And I'm going to say ciao for now from Matlock.